Hey guys, it's Coach xblademojo, and today I'm gonna keep it short and simple on what runes and when to go for Malzahar. Enjoy. Quickly about me, I'm a full-time coach with a lot of passion for Malzahar and Kassadin, coaching for many years with ton of the successful students. Some of the achievements are on the screen, but let's get to the video. Standard scaling. Take this rune page when you can't contest long-range enemy champions, or generally it's too scary to walk up to them. You have higher burst damage, which with the single rotation of your burst spells, versus squishies. So really good Arcane Comet versus squishies too, but less damage early on as well, right? And less precision to hit that Comet. So in general, take rune page when you can't contest, so you scale for free, you're gonna get stronger later on, and really good versus squishies. Early pressure. The benefit of Aery is consistent damage, because it comes faster to you so you can poke more consistently, but make sure you take it versus rather melees or against the matchups that constantly contest you. Let's say LeBlanc jumps at you and you need to respond a bit to her in early game, you go summon Aery. Absolute focus to increase that early game damage. Scorch is optional. Scorch is only for the early game, so make sure you're gonna get a lot of damage and pressure on them early if you want to benefit out of it. Otherwise, just go Gathering Storm. So to simply put it, take it when you need to respond because they will stomp you too hard, so you have a punch back on them. Or if you want to bully rather a scaling champion against you or the melee champion. About the secondary tree choices, Resolve, take versus the burst lanes. So let's say Fizz wants to jump at you, you will take the bone plating to prevent his burst potential, and that actually counters a lot of champions that need to approach you and do burst, so you will block their snowball potential. Bone plating along with Overgrown is pretty good, but if they are champions that will roam a lot, so they push and they roam, and usually on lower elo they will do something bad, you do bone plating and demolish to benefit out of it. So usually I would just consider it like this, and that completely counters the burst champion lanes. Inspiration tree is the tree that you probably know the most. Really consistent with ton of the good gold value. In the current meta, I would personally go only when you can't do much on the lane. So you would invest into the gold, right? So you go magical footwear or the poro. But now, if there are a lot of skill shots on the lane, you go poro, because you wanna invest into the shoes early on for additional movement speed to dodge better. When they are AP mid and the jungle, you don't go shoes, you go poro, because you can go Mercury threats early and counter the AP damage. Along with it, hard lane, you go Cosmic Insight and the shoes, or if it's easy lane, you just go shoes and the Cosmic Insight. Would I personally consider this option currently? I would be more eager to do the other ones, but this rune page is generally like pretty consistent. My favorite one currently, Ability Haste along with the Cut Down. Ability Haste means your spells will come up sooner, so you deal your damage once again sooner, faster. Cut Down, above 50% health, you deal more damage. So your poke early, and generally poke, will do more damage if they are above 50. But once they go to 50, you can prepare them and kill, usually, right? So that's mainly what I would do. But versus hard lane, you can do healing from the minions, so additional sustain, and then ability haste, or healing and cut down for more damage. Some people play Presence of Mind along with the cut down. That's optional. So I would do mainly 1-2 versus harder lane. I would do 1-2. Mana I didn't try, but I know win rate wise it's okay. Take versus lanes, you can contest. So you can do Aery plus precision to stomp them hard, for example, right? Domination tree, win rate wise, is looking pretty good. So always ultimate counter, and win rate wise, cheap shot looking pretty good. I tried that, and now pretty hard choice because you have precision with the damage and you have domination, which isn't looking bad either. Domination for picks, in my opinion. Game where you can have early control, you can roam a lot, or you can play with your jungler, or your jungler is an early game and you know he will help you go through that early game so you guys can snowball on the map. Cheap shot, basically more damage from the CC and any kind of crowd control. Ultimate for faster ultimate, can be played as well with the A-Ball collection on lower elo and ultimate hunter because you get plus 30 ability power here. Or if it's a higher elo, you can just go Ghost Poro. So you put a ward, your ward dies, and then it's gonna put the Ghost Poro on the ground, so it gives you AP. So mainly I would do 1-2, or I would do 1 and 2-2, depending on what elo I'm playing right now. So that is the option that you can consider, but it's up to you in the end. Speaking about the shards, attack speed, I would always go. You press the poison in the early game, your attacks with more attack speed will help you make the poison bounce faster. Here, if the enemy is a skill shot matchup, I would go movement speed shard. Movement speed shard, underrated, really good. But if you don't need more mobility, which you lack usually as a Malzahar, you just go adaptive. So take when enemy have a lot of skill shots and stuff that can grab you, hook you, and make you vulnerable. Tenacity shard, win rate wise and in general, we have to consider you walk up usually in front and alt. Pretty okay. Slow resist and tenacity for Malzahar in mobile champion, it's not bad. So I would actually be eager to do it kind of often. Unless they have a lot of burst, then just go scaling health, right, just to prevent the burst. And that's it, guys. Thank you. Guys, let me know in the comments how did you like the video or what runes do you play. If you liked, subscribe, let's make community great again. And for one-on-one coaching, you can simply add me on Discord with the name xblademojo for free introduction call. I will explain anything about the coaching and how that works personally with you. Thank you, guys.
I want to take a second to recommend working with xblademojo, who has been a terrific coach.
I've worked with a lot of coaches over the years. xBlade is far and away one of the best.
Thanks for teaching me so much, Roy.